Hey, good morning. It is August 21st, 2022. Going to be taking out this 1995 Mercedes-Benz E280. Car was imported into the U.S. from Japan, the land of the rising sun. That's the Japanese. I think it tells you that your Easy Pass is active, whatever they call the Easy Pass over there. It's a 95 E280. The car is finished in spruce green over a black cloth interior.
17.
And the cloth interior is absolutely immaculate. Zebrano wood inlays are absolutely spectacular. They literally look like they were just restored by Madeira Concepts. We'll go over the cosmetics of the car more extensively in my next video. I'm going to show you how this car drives. It's a very warm and humid morning here in New Jersey. I'll tell you right now, the AC in this car is ice cold. Blower motor is extremely strong. AC blows through all the proper vents. It's been a pretty warm week here in New Jersey, and I've been driving this car, and let me tell you, I'm very, very pleased with the functionality of the AC system. All the power options function perfectly. The car was very well maintained. It's very apparent that this car was cared for. It runs and drives extremely tight. Suspension is fantastic. The car has no corrosion whatsoever. I mean, you put this car up on a lift, the car is absolutely beautiful underneath. So there's no corrosion. Engine bay is beautiful. It does have the updated Delphi wiring harness, and everything on this car mechanically is on point. We just had all the filters and fluids changed on the car. Brake flush, oil change, coolant. The tires are brand new Pirellis on all four corners. Car accelerates beautifully, shifts smooth, tracks down the road absolutely beautifully. Really super nice driving car. You can tell the cabin is really nice and quiet. All the window seals and door seals are really nice. Just a really magnificent W124, which is one of the nicer cars ever built by Mercedes-Benz. And these cars offer great comfort, excellent reliability. They drive nice and tight, very ergonomically they're exceptional. I mean, very comfortable for all four occupants. It's got a nice sized trunk, and they handle almost on par with like a BMW 5 Series. I mean, they drive really nice and tight. You can see it, the car idles beautifully. It has 121,276 kilometers, which comes out to just about 75,000 miles. Excuse me. The cluster is in kilometers, so you have to kind of like remember that when you're driving a car like this. It's very easy to underestimate how fast you're going in a 124 that's well sorted. These cars are really nice, tight driving cars. You can see the steering on this car is really nice and tight when we get over. As I mentioned, everything works in the car. There's one exception with that. The gas gauge will intermittently go out on you, so it's probably, I'm guessing it has something to do with the fuel sending unit. Like right now it's showing a little less than half a tank of fuel. Sometimes you'll get in this car and you'll start it and the gas indicator won't come on until you drive the car for a little bit. So that's the one flaw that we haven't really looked into. The car has a unique Japanese aftermarket head unit. It's actually so I mean the head unit works great, but it's being an aftermarket Japanese head unit. It's set up for Japanese frequency, so it only gets a couple of stations. To remedy that, we went out and purchased a proper Becker head unit for a W124, which will be installed shortly. And we will post a video once the new head unit is installed. If anybody wants the old, looks like the Carrozzeria head unit will go with the car if you have a use for it. Like I mentioned, I mean the car is really, I mean the interior of the car is absolutely immaculate. I mean everything works as intended. The seats, the black cloth seats are extremely firm and supportive. The material has held up absolutely beautifully. I mean the interior still looks like it's new. You can tell that the previous owner took exceptional care of the interior. There was no odors. You can definitely tell there was no pets or tobacco use in this car. It doesn't even look like the car was ever, nothing was ever eaten or drank in this car. It's extremely clean, and the wood looks like I mentioned. The wood looks like it just came back from a full-blown restoration at Nadera Concepts. So really a nice car. We'll go over the cosmetics in the next video. As I mentioned, the car is absolutely stunning. It's a great color combination. There are some paint flaws which we'll highlight in the next video. I mean, that's pretty much the only down thing that I can mention about the car is the paint is definitely not in pristine condition. It's mostly all original paint. I'll show the paint meter readings in the ad. And it was subjected to UV exposure, so the paint does have its issues. I'm presuming due to the fact that this interior is so pristine that at some point in its life, maybe prior to it being sold here to the US, it probably had a very dark window tint on it. I mean, the interior literally is perfect. The car drives magnificent, as you can see. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. It's probably 85 degrees outside right now, and it's a pretty humid day. And I actually had to turn the blower down on the AC. The AC in this car is ice cold. Super nice car. As I mentioned, everything works, including the drop-down headrests in the rear. car was definitely loved. You can tell a car that's been properly maintained as soon as you get in it and you start driving it. Suspension is really nice and tight. There's no play in the steering wheel. Brakes are excellent. Just a really superb example of a European or Japanese 124. The car comes with a set of floor mats by that, I guess the original selling dealer, which was Yanis. I hope I'm saying it correctly. The floor mats that come with this car have the Yanis insignia on them, and they are a much higher quality floor mat than the standard floor mats that come from Mercedes-Benz. I mean, these mats are very high pile. They have the insignia of Yanis on each one, and they have full coverage in the rear, which is really nice. So that's my drive video for this 1995 E280, which will be coming up for auction on Bring a Trailer. I probably referred to it as an E320 a few times, but it's an E280, 2.8 liter M104 motor. An absolutely magnificent car. Will be coming up for auction on Bring a Trailer without a reserve. And that's it. Basically, I just want to wish everyone the best of luck during the week of the auction. Prospective bidders will be welcome to come see the car, and if it's a day like today when we don't have rain, take it out for a little test drive. I'm sure anyone who drives the car will concur with my assessment of how the car drives. So I want to wish everyone the best of luck.